Yo, what's good? Welcome back to GC Kicks. Today we have a review on the 6-inch Timberland boots. Before we get into the boots themselves, let's go ahead and look at the tag real quick. I know some people like to check that out. So this is size 9.5. This is what the box will look like. And here we are. These are the all black pair. In my opinion, when it comes to Timberland boots, or as we call them in New York, Tims, because we like to shorten everything because we're lazy. These are, in my opinion, a classic boot because it has to do something with all the hip hop and rap artists from like the 80s and 90s. I know they had something to do with the way that these are now influenced in fashion. These are a very classic boot. You can't go wrong with an all black boot, especially like right now. It's like, as you can see, I have a hoodie and a jacket on in my home because it is kind of cold, and we're in that season right now where these should be brought out on the daily, especially if you're in like the colder climates like New York. You know, it's getting like to like 40, 50 degrees, 60 degrees. It's the perfect temperature to bring these out. I really like how these feel in terms of like the material, like the suede. It's some really nice suede, and then you have like some leather right here on the top on this cushion part. This is very plush. Like, I like how this feels right here. And you also have leather on the inside, like on the lining around your foot, like on the wall of the boot, and on the insole of the actual boot itself. It has some leather. It has like this other material, I'm not really sure what it's called. These insoles are pretty comfortable, but I actually replaced them with some other insoles, like some UGG insoles, because they're all leather, straight up leather, and I feel like they fit pretty comfortable like that. And you have this all black outsole. This is like some really good rubber. I mean, of course it has to be because this is for a construction worker. So you have some nice black laces. I really like how these look. These are great for the fall. This is just an all black boot, like straight up. Like, there's nothing on this is not black except for the inside, which is orange, but no one's gonna see that obviously. And I also like how these boots, with time, like when you have your jeans rubbing on them, or you know, they kind of get this shiny look to them. Like, it gives them like a different effect, like a different characteristic, and I like that about these because like when you first get them, these just look really ashy. Like, they just look straight up black and like dull. And then when you start wearing them and breaking them in and your jeans start like rubbing against the tongue and stuff like that, like it gives them some character. I also like these a lot because of the height that they give me, because I am not the tallest person in the world. And when I wear these, I don't know, I just feel like I'm a little taller, even though that's not really much of a, I mean, it kind of is. That's like that's like more than an inch right there. But yeah, these are a classic boot in my opinion. These can pretty much go with anything. And I definitely chose the black ones over the wheat color because the wheats, like, they're very fresh when they're brand new and crisp out of the box. But after you start wearing them for a little bit and you like, if you spill like oil or anything like that, they just start looking really bad, like after they get like kind of faded. These are not new, by the way. I've had these for like probably like over a year now, or about a year. I just never made a review on them, first of all, because at that time I didn't have a sneaker channel, so there was nothing to make a review for. And that's kind of a good thing that I didn't review them then, because it kind of gave me like a doorway to be honest about them now, because since I've had some time with them, I can be honest about the comfort. When it comes to the comfort, these don't really have the comfort there, at least in my opinion. So I don't know how like construction workers, since these are construction boots, I don't know how they go like 8 to 12 hours a day or however long their shifts are working in boots. I don't know how they do it, because like I just walk down the street and my feet are already hurting. Like, if I'm going shopping with these and it's been raining like it was yesterday when I was wearing them, you know, they're not that comfortable. That's like the only downside of that. And it's not the sole. The sole is fine. Like, I actually like the sole. I don't know if it's the form or what. I'm not really sure what it is, but these are not the most comfortable shoes that I've ever had on my feet. But they are one of the most classic pieces of footwear that I've had, because they are Timberland boots, and I'm from New York, so this is like an icon right here. Sometimes like you don't do things for the comfort, you do things because of how they look. You know, like you wear certain things, like girls, like they wear heels even though they're very uncomfortable. It's more of the fashion, you know, like sometimes you gotta sacrifice your body for fashion, like the way you feel, like your comfort. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice that if you want to look good. I guess that's how people see it. But the history on Tims is so crazy because like back in the day, in the 80s, 90s, like the hip hop era, when they would wear them like in their music videos, you know, back then the style was like really baggy jeans. So it's just seeing how like back then people wore these with baggy jeans, and then now I've seen people wear Tims boots with like jogger pants. In my opinion, I don't really think that's like a good look, because jogger pants are like supposed to fit you tight, and then you have like a big bulky boot on your foot. Like, I don't think the proportion looks right. So I like to stick with jeans with these black or like blue, light blue, which is what I'm gonna show you guys in the on foot. That's just how I would wear them in my opinion. If anyone is like on the fence about getting Timbs, I think you should get them, especially if you live in like the colder climates like New York or like Chicago or anything like that, like anywhere that's snow, because these are great for the snow in my opinion. The sole is pretty, like, it has some good grip in my opinion. It's pretty good. And these are, I believe these are waterproof, but they're not water repellent. So for people that don't know what the difference is, waterproof means that your foot will not get wet, but the fabric will. So if I was to wear these and it's just pouring outside, like there's like a storm going on, like my feet should stay dry, but this is gonna be completely like just soaked. Now water repellent means that not even the fabric would get wet, and that's why you use like water protectant sprays like I did. Like I put like 2 layers of Prep Protect on these. It just bounces right off. So these are great boots to have in your collection. Before I show you guys the on foot, I don't like tying my boots. I don't really tie most of my shoes, to be honest. So I usually just wear them like that with the laces hanging over. I don't know, I feel like it looks better like the way that the jeans fall on top of them, you know. Anyways guys, that's it for the all black Timberland boots, the 6-inch Timberland boots. Thank you guys for watching, and in the comments down below, let me know if you guys have any Timberland boots or if you're thinking of buying them. Like I said, these are classic to have in your collection. I would buy them, but when they're on sale, because these are pretty pricey. These are like the same amount of money now that Jordans are, like $190 or something like that. And if you can get them for a nice deal, I definitely suggest, you know, you get them because they're dope to have. But thank you guys for watching. This is GC Kicks, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.